Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading. We're going to be taking a look at the month of February 2023. We're going to start off as soon as I am done cleansing your space. We're going to start off with the tarot. And first thing we're going to look for is your energy going into February. Next, we will look for anything that you may encounter, things that may cross your path, things you need to be aware of. And lastly, we will take a look at any outcomes you need to be aware of. I'm also going to clarify as we go. And I'm also going to pull some Kipper cards at the end, and we're going to roll the dice to see what numbers come out for February for you. So, let's begin. What energy do we have for Scorpio going into February? Thank you so much. Okay. So we received the Knight of Swords and the Five of Wands that jumped out for your energy going into February. So this Knight of Swords has this, both of these. We really have this preparing for a battle, preparing for something bigger than you. Okay, this is, with this Five of Wands, I want to point this out, that a lot of times people see this as a battle going on, people fighting. I always see this as a card of training, preparing for a battle. You see how they are using sticks. They are fighting amongst each other. They are not trying to kill each other. It's like they are training. They are making themselves better. February has the potential to be a month of making yourself better here, Scorpio. This Knight of Swords shows you going into battle. Okay, this is you rushing in. This is very high energy, ready to conquer. Okay, I feel like this is your opportunity. This month is your opportunity to really rush in and train, make yourself feel better, make yourself ready to conquer the world. So let's see, what is Scorpio going to encounter in February? What do they need to be aware of for February, please? Thank you much. Thank you. So we start off with the Page of Pentacles. This is a gift coming in for you, Scorpio. Page of Pentacles, you see that this pentacle is dropping in from the sky into his hands. This is a gift falling into your hands. This is a very positive card for finances, good news, new opportunities. Just overall, a very positive card of positive things falling into your hands. Very, very good. And then the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very much a card of acting and proceeding forward with your plans. Now we have the new moon in Aquarius on January 21st. So headed into February, as we wrap up January, very strong energy for you to start anything. Whatever it is that you've wanted to start for 2023, this is it. This is the time. The Queen of Wands is saying she wants to see action. She doesn't want to see any more dreaming and hoping and woe is me that it's not happening. It's not happening because you're not doing anything. The Queen of Wands wants you to get out of your comfort zone, stop procrastinating, and get to work on this. So let's start clarifying these cards. We clarify the Knight of Swords and the Five of Wands for Scorpio's energy, please. Is there any more info Scorpio needs to know about these? We have the King of Swords. Careful. I mean, honestly, King of Swords, he is all about planning. And he wants you to think about this plan. He wants you to think about how you can proceed forward the best way. I really see this as making a checklist of here's what I want to do. How do I get there? And what do I have to do today? What do I have to do tomorrow? What do I have to do the next day? And be checking those off. This King of Swords is very much saying, if you want this to happen, write out your game plan and do it. How about that Page of Pentacles? Could we please clarify Page of Pentacles for Scorpio? Thank you. We have the Hangman. So this gift for some of you Scorpios out there, this Hangman is an enlightenment. This gift is going to be some type of answer that you've been looking for. I almost feel like for some of you, this is a direction. You're going to be pointed in a direction in February. You see how she's holding her hand down. She's pointing down to the runes. Some of you, this can be related to runes. I don't know what the runes say on this card. I'm not familiar with runes. But some of you, this can be related to runes. She is pointing at this very one right here. And I'm sorry, I don't know runes. That's not something that I'm familiar with. But I find that very interesting. This hangman, this gift, really is just screaming out to me that a direction, you're going to be pointed in a direction. If that tells you something, if that resonates with you. Can we please clarify on this Queen of Wands, please? Thank you. Look at that. Look at this Nine of Cups. There's like so much rejoicing going on here. It's like she or he has stumbled upon this treasure of gold, just a treasure chest overflowing with gold. I feel like this direction that you're being pointed in has this Nine of Cups potential if you just act on it, if you just go. Remember, the Queen of Wands here is holding this sunflower, and a sunflower symbolizes an abundance coming forward for you. So we have this gift coming in, this direction that's pointing you which way to go. You just have to go. You just have to take that step, Scorpio, and look at that Nine of Cups. So we'll get some outcomes for Scorpio for February, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm already seeing what's going on here. So we have the Seven of Cups, and this is, I feel like your manifestations are going to start coming to fruition. You're going to start seeing something. I feel like if you focus on something small, you know, we have all different sizes of items that are coming up here in front of him. And I feel like if you focus on something smaller, something, you know, I remember once when I was practicing my manifestations, I thought, let me find a penny on the ground with the year 1981 on it. And that was what I focused on manifesting, was a penny on the ground with 1981. And you know, I found it within a couple days. And that's how I really got moving faster and faster with manifesting. So maybe if you are not in the presence of manifestations right now, if you're not of the right mind for it, then maybe make it something smaller, like a feather, like a coin, you know, something that is in your head easier. Not that it's easier for the universe, but it's easier for you, your head, to wrap around this happening. Because usually it's us that stops things from happening. Right here, this Eight of Swords. This is you stopping yourself. All right? You have the power, but you don't see it. You are blindfolded. You are bound. This is all you're doing. You have the power. What we're seeing here. And the Emperor is just stressing again what this King of Swords was stressing over here. If you have the game plan, it will happen. The Emperor wants to see plans in place. The Emperor wants to see discipline in place. He became the Emperor because of his planning and his discipline. So very much a strong presence of plan out what you're trying to create. Plan out the life that you want and then follow it. Follow that plan and cross items off. How do you get there? If your goal is $100 million, well, how do you make that first dollar? What do you have to do? Don't just say, well, how do I make $100 million? You say, how do I make $1? And then you do that 100 million times. So let's clarify that Seven of Cups, please. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands again. But as you see here, this Five of Wands is more of a teamwork type of card. And, you know, it's like almost like your Seven of Cups, your manifestations are going to benefit more than just you. You see how they're all climbing up the wands here to get to this flaming, I don't know if it's a meteor, I can't tell what that is on the card. but they're climbing up to get to that. They're all, you know, almost working together. They're not trying to hold each other back. And I feel like these manifestations that you're going to be able to create are going to help more than just you. Let me clarify the Emperor, please. Thank you. We have the Fool and the Six of Cups. The Fool and the Six of Cups. And honestly, the Six of Cups is speaking to the Emperor of what I just said. You have to start small and work your way up. We have like a very clear progression here on the Six of Cups. And what did I just say? That you start something small. I said that with the Seven of Cups, with manifestations. Start with something small. Progress to larger things. I said it with the Emperor and the King of Swords. Start with a plan. How do you make $100 million? Well, first you have to make the first dollar. Start small and start crossing things off. And the Fool is truly saying that this is all about taking some risk. Get out of your comfort zone. Try some new things. Man, it's very powerful. Let's clarify that Eight of Swords. And we have the Two of Swords. So, I mean, you see, you are blindfolded in both of these images. You are blinded to your potential. You are blinded to your power. You are holding yourself back here, Scorpio. This is your chance. We have so many Swords cards that have come out in this reading here. We have two over here. We end with two over here. So this is very much your thoughts that are controlling how you start February and how you end February. It is your thoughts and your perception that's going on, that's controlling it all. I think once you realize how much control your thoughts have over your perceived reality, you will realize your true power. Man. So let's see let's pull 3 Kipper cards here. Just see what cards come out. Kipper cards for Quile's 3 cards for Scorpio. Sudden wealth. Beautiful. Sudden wealth, Scorpio. You have to love to see that. We have a couple more cards. We have occupation. Here, I'll just go through them right here. Sudden wealth. It's also number 11. So most of you Scorpios are born in the 11th month of November. Keep that in mind. We have occupation, number 34. We have house, number 20. House can symbolize moving to a new home, moving your surroundings, changing your environment to better yourself. Number 20. And then number 12, we have privileged lady. Could be you yourself, Scorpio, or it could be somebody within your circle. Privileged lady, or you may see this person. Now I'm going to take this dice. And let's see, what special significant numbers for Scorpio for the month of February, please? Could be special days. They could be significant numbers. So we have numbers 2 and 3, or if you add them together, we have 5. This could be February 2nd, 3rd, or 5th. Or they could just be numbers to be on the lookout for. And then we have number 5 again, and number 20. Or if you add them together, we have 25. So that could be February 5th, 20th, 25th. 5 is a very strong number coming out, as we have 5 up here, 5 here, and 25 there. So just keep that in mind. I would write these numbers down and just, go back to it at the end of the month and see, did those numbers mean anything to you this month? Keep an eye out for the numbers. They could be directing you in a certain direction. Yeah, overall, I really like this reading for you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. And I can't wait to see you in your next reading. Goodbye.